Today I am watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 6. Episode 5 was about the homecoming dance and Slayer Fest 98. These people are trying to hunt down Faith and Buffy. We saw the mayor is now working with Mr. Trick, or wants to find some opportunities for the two evil men to work together. We also saw Willow and Xander kissed. Yeah, so I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Buffy and Scott broke up in the last episode, so I'm really enjoying this season so far. Great last episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening now and continuing on with this story. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you're ever curious about what gear I use or what's on the bookshelf, I've included a link in the description. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
This place will be in flames.
Is it Spike? Is Spike coming back?
That's what separates me from other politicians, Mr. Trick.
Oh my god, he just has this cupboard in his office of all these horrible things. Was that a brain?
I keep my campaign promises.
Cheese and rice. Whose skull is that? Is it like the shrunken head?
With that scotch.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Ooh, candy bars. Lots of them.
I wouldn't eat those things. Nope. No, it's a trap. Xander, you've been trapped by food before, remember?
Fuzzy hats ain't cheap, huh?
But they go with everything.
That's very true.
Willie Loman, but we're not in the band.
Who's Willie Loman?
I'm the best.
No, I'm pretty sure the best moms let their daughters drive.
I was wondering when Buffy was going to get her driver's license.
Besides, if I wanted to, I could just get on a bus.
Stop.
Yeah, that's not funny to, like, threaten that.
Giles is monopolizing an awful lot of your time.
And does he ever say he's sorry? Ow.
And what game are they playing here?
To test your awareness of an opponent's location.
The Force? He's trying out the Force?
You ran out of new training ideas about a week ago, huh?
Buffy's now doing Jedi training. She has to use her senses to figure out where Giles is.
Well, enjoy the candy.
She told her mom she's hanging out with Giles. She told Giles she's hanging out with her mom. And also sold 40 candy bars in one day. But yeah, now she's going to see Angel. Angel practicing his Tai Chi.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's like I've had 200 years to kill.
It was easy. Started a fire in the prison laundry room, burned out in the garbage truck.
Oh.
Isn't that a plot of... I feel like that's a plot of a movie.
That'll be better.
I don't think that's the answer she was hoping for. Yeah, what's he gonna do when he gets his strength back? If she's not gonna tell anybody, is he just gonna leave town and they're gonna pretend like he never came back?
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm sorry, but I had to...
I don't trust those candy bars still. I think there's something in them.
We're all tired.
Why is he acting like her dad? Like, I know he's like the father figure, but like, yeah, that could have gone better.
Oh, she just drives me crazy.
She wasn't freaking out. She was just explaining herself.
Yeah, but at least most parents have some idea what to protect their children from.
Yeah.
These chocolate bars are just endless.
Especially careful.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's something going on with these very suspicious Willy Wonka milk bars.
You don't want to eat that.
Yeah, and if she gave 20 to Giles and 20 to her mom, oh man.
I heard that there's a secret rule that if a teacher is more than 10 minutes late, we can all leave.
I've also heard of that rule.
Cakes, which is ironic because the hotcakes really aren't moving.
Okay. Oh, and these two are still flirting.
Fun to sell chocolate.
Xander, your shoe's untied. Okay. Oh, flirting at school under the table.
The band, yeah. They're great.
That's what they're all thinking about.
Like an army.
Ha!
I can't believe this.
Oh,
All right, fine. I'll do it.
brought in a substitute instead of him teaching the class.
Text me to do everything around here because I'm the principal.
Yeah, that's your literally your job.
Fair.
Oh my god, this guy's the worst.
Hey!
Roll on the TV, lady. Let's get this going.
Guess not.
Yeah, where's Giles? Everybody's favorite game. Oh, those tiny backpacks. Ah, I remember those. Do you have a purse? No, but I have a tiny backpack.
You were a big not there in study hall, and after you lectured to me on not ducking out.
And her mom's there?
Hey, Hall. I called in.
Oh.
It's not like him to blow off study hall either.
Honey, why don't you give us a little more time? Take the car.
What?
Mr. Giles can drive me home.
What?
Excuse me, I meant what?
What is in those candy bars?
Careful.
She doesn't have her license, and her mom just gave her the car.
Do you think she noticed anything?
No way.
And Giles is smoking? What are we doing here? Are these two hooking up? Drinking Kahlua during the day.
Told my mom I wanted to be treated more like a grown-up, and voila.
What is going on? They're making a schedule for her? Oh, that's safe for sure. And they've been hanging out like all day.
Flying. You know what we need?
Like every teenager when they get their first car or they get their first like taste of driving. What party is this? Giles and Joyce? Oh my god. I want to go. I feel like Giles would have a great record collection.
Wait a minute. This is this bit.
She asked him why he's called the Ripper, and he just said, "Wouldn't you like to know?"
Okay. We could go to Bronze.
Bloody likely, that place is dead.
Oh my god! What is happening? I like this version of Giles. Oh my.
Some fresh air, Miss Barton?
Okay.
Yeah, they're acting like they're on drugs, which they probably are from the chocolate bars.
Fun city, huh?
Principal Snyder.
Yeah, what the frick is this?
Put that in her next performance review, cause I'm the principal.
What is wrong with Snyder? Oh my god. He just said he was stoked.
Maybe there's a doctor here.
I think they're, oh my god. Oh, no shirt, but keeping the tie. You know, casual, business casual.
Whoa, there are some foxy ladies here tonight.
Oh my god. Ew. Okay, so it's not the principal. He didn't know the chocolate was like this because he took some himself, obviously. So what's going on? Yeah, they're all acting like teenagers. Okay, yeah, what's going on with this candy factory? Yeah, it's something, obviously the kids aren't affected by it, it's just the adults that, because Xander had some and he seems fine. So any adult that has the chocolate bar is now acting like a teenager.
16 again.
He's with your mom at his place.
And the principal's coming with, why not?
Snyder.
No time is coming with us.
It's so funny to see the principal like this, because obviously he's been like Buffy's mortal enemy this whole time. And now he's like chill and just being a teenager and enjoying his— oh, Fast and Too Furious over here. One hand on the wheel, one hand on their candy. And it's like both very sensible cars, street racing. He's reading everybody's mail. Oh my god. Reclaiming their lost youth.
Sorry, Juice Newton.
You fancy it?
Yeah, but the store's closed.
Okay, Giles has always been a babe, but now he's like peak like bad boy babe. Oh my god.
Two donuts in the football field, huh?
Oh no!
Oh my god, look out!
He was distracted by his candy. Oh shoot.
Ooh. Copper's got a gun.
Even his like accent is different. His head— oh, he's giving the police officer the chops. Oh, right to the face. Oh my god.
You never use it.
And he just stole this guy's gun now? What the— oh, Giles. Oh, Giles is smooching Buffy's mom. Onto the hood of this car. Very romantic. Oh, the hood of a police car nonetheless. Oh my.
Second childhood. Got it.
Rat Boy and I are going to the source.
Yeah, it's creating like they're getting a second chance to be teenagers, and then no one's there to. These two are still making out, and no one's there to protect the kids because the parents are all busy being kids themselves. This would have been like a fun Halloween episode. I mean, candy is always a good time, and she just realized that Giles and her mom are sucking face.
You want to fight me, or you want to let me talk to my mother?
Watch me just comb my hair real fast. Hoo, ha, hee, ha, hoo. It's a Johnny Bravo reference, if you've seen Johnny Bravo.
Hey, look, they're giving away candy. You want some candy?
No, no more candy.
I'm fine. I can have more if I want.
You are not fine. You need to go home.
Screw you.
And now Buffy's like parenting her mom.
You leave her alone.
Sawed off.
Hey, Britface, wait up.
The least offensive of all the British swears.
Stay.
That's a lot of candy. Cheese and rice.
Might want to hurry. Ethan?
Oh, Ethan, I remember now. Yes, okay, yes. Giles is Ethan, okay. From the Halloween episode? Okay, there we go.
Supposed to make you feel all immature and stuff, but I've had a ton and I don't feel any different.
Because you already are immature.
Never mind.
Yep.
I'll take that one.
Oh. I love Teenage Giles. He's so funny. Oh, bonked it. Peekaboo.
Look.
Here's Ethan.
What demon?
I don't remember.
Oh, right to the face. Yeah, this candy was obviously just a distraction, so everybody would become, you know, irresponsible teenagers, and these guys could swoop in and nobody would stop them. But yeah, I'm curious what this tribute is. A baby? They're taking babies? Oh my god. That's messed up. What are they gonna... I don't want to know what they're gonna do with those babies. What the frick? They just stole a bunch of babies. Baby snatchers. Oh my god. Who is the tribute for? The demon? They're gonna give the babies to the demon? Ah.
Taekwondo at the Y.
It's cool to see like different sides of characters that we normally don't get to see, like
Definitely a demon.
Joyce and Snyder being rebellious teenagers, and Giles we knew had like a interesting past already.
Well then, let's do something. Let's find the demon and kick the crap out of it.
Is that what happens now?
Yeah, if we knew where they were.
Yeah, and it's so weird that the principal's like coming along on this like demon slaying adventure.
You go to that thing with the demon, and I'll stay here in case the babies, you know, find their way back.
Always a brave man.
You filthy little ponce. Are you afraid of a little demon?
If you want to splash around in the poo, you're the filthy...
Oh my.
I can do that.
Yeah, so this thing hangs out in the sewers. Yeah. Oh, stop making out with her mom. Yeah, now Buffy has to be the adult because everybody else has gone back to their teenage ways. Yeah, and the mayor was there at this demon thing. Get the babies out of there! Oh my god!
Conus, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was like a snake.
You're not fighting for me.
What?
I just gotta see what you got.
Oh my god.
Giles, no!
Giles is all about fighting now. Bye! Yeah, it just eats whatever's in this pool. Oh my god, get out of there, Giles! Whoa! Oh god, she's burning it alive! Oh my god! That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'd be very careful how many favors you do for me.
Is the mayor the devil? He's like, he has to pay tribute to these demons, so why does he owe demons these things? Yeah, I'm very curious to find out what's gonna happen with that.
Hey, Snyder. Heard you had some fun Friday.
Haha!
Come down yet?
That's Principal Snyder.
And he's back.
Oh, wait. I get it.
Let's get you some paint.
Yeah, adults are back now.
Well, let's just keep hope alive.
Hello?
Ah, awkward. Ah.
At least I got to the two of you before you actually did something.
That we know of. Do they remember? I'm thinking they remember what happened.
Yes.
And never talk about it again. Okay, bye. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 6. We got to see some characters acting out of character, acting like their teenage selves, which was kind of funny to see, and unfortunately it was for a horrible, horrible reason, as they were all under a curse to have this tribute offered to this demon that was feeding off babies, which was very dark and very disturbing, but luckily Buffy was able to save the day. But it kind of was like, oh, this is like a fun, like happy episode, and then of course it just turns into something completely dark and twisted with these babies being kidnapped. It was interesting to see kind of like bad boy Giles and his teenage ways. It sounded like he could still access some of his adult memories, like he knew he was Buffy's watcher, and when they're trying to find out where this demon lives, he's like, oh, I remember reading about this. And Giles shoplifts this jacket for Buffy's mom, and Buffy's mom is like acting more like a teenager, which was interesting to see because obviously we've only ever known her as Buffy's mom. So it was definitely nice to kind of see a different perspective to those characters and give a little bit more insight to what they were like when they were younger. Giles and Buffy's mom also spent a lot of time making out, and as usual with this show, whenever there's like a curse or something and people have to do things they wouldn't normally do, they're also left with the memories of what they did. So Giles and Joyce had that awkward encounter at the end of the episode where they're both like, I remember making out with you, but yeah, so we'll see what happens there. I thought they would kiss at some point, but as adult humans, not as teenagers under the influence of cursed candy bars. So yeah, it was interesting to see. They're like listening to records and smoking and drinking and doing all these teenager things. But bad boy Giles, that was so fun to see him like that and just cut loose and just completely different from the very reserved and like passive version of Giles that we know now. And he's like telling Buffy to fight Ethan, and to like encouraging her to be violent when normally he's the opposite. Angel was in this episode, but it was again a very brief scene. He hasn't been in a ton of stuff. Nobody still knows he's here yet. And Buffy didn't mention that her and Scott broke up, so who knows when she will bring that up or when she will tell him. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen when he's at his full strength, if he will leave. He mentioned like, oh, I'm not going to need you soon, and I think he means like he doesn't want to bother her, but I think she was a little bit hurt that he was saying like, oh, I don't need you. So and then we saw Willow and Xander are still flirting like at school. They were like playing footsies under the table, and there was like some looks between the two of them when she grabbed a book and like their hands touched and like all that stuff. So yeah, I'm very curious to see. Feelings are definitely there. I feel like that's safe to say. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, as obviously they're both dating other people right now. How long these feelings they're going to ignore and try and not deal with before it gets too late and something happens. We saw Buffy struggling with being a teenager and having not only Giles but her mom try and like schedule her day so that there's zero free time, because they're extra cautious now that she's back after she ran away, so they want to make sure that she doesn't have an opportunity to run away. And even her mom was like, I don't want you to learn how to drive because then you have a chance to leave me. It's like, okay, well, she will have to learn to drive eventually. She can't stay home forever. So it was interesting when the situation flipped and Buffy had to become the adult, and she's like, you're being so unreasonable. It's like, okay, well, that's probably how your mom feels when you're not listening to her. She's looking out for your best interests, just like Buffy was looking out for her mom's best interests when her mom was acting like a teenager. I hope this weird parent trap situation maybe gave Buffy some insight into what her mom is dealing with, and when her mom talks to her, it's because she's looking out for her and she's trying to protect her. And as much as Buffy wants her freedom, maybe this will help her understand why her mom is being so strict right now. So yeah, it was an interesting perspective, an interesting parallel. We'll go from Buffy telling her mom to back off to Buffy's mom doing exactly that, and then Buffy having to be the parent because it went too extreme and now her mom's a teenager. It was interesting having this like cursed candy bar idea. I was like, oh, that reminds me of the Halloween episode, or a Halloween, as candy and Halloween obviously go together. And then we saw Ethan, who him and Giles go have a history together. And as soon as even teenage Giles saw Ethan, he like leapt at him and was about to attack him. So it sounded like the chain of command was the mayor asked Mr. Trick to get this candy bar stuff made, and Mr. Trick's like, oh, I know someone who could do this for us, and then enlisted the help of Ethan, who made these candy bars that were used to turn the entire town into teenagers, and everybody's become irresponsible, and basically that opens a gateway for these guys to come in and kidnap these babies because nobody cares and nobody is, you know, looking out for what they're supposed to be looking at. They're focused on other things. So it was an interesting technique. I wouldn't have thought of turning the adults into teenagers as a way to take over the town. So I like that concept. It was interesting. And again, like, I think it helped show Buffy some insight into what, her mom was obviously a teenager at one point, and maybe what it's like to be a parent to a teenager, as Buffy had to become the adult in the situation, as it obviously didn't affect the kids because the kids are teenagers. And even when Xander was like, oh, I've had some chocolate, why am I not affected? Principal Snyder's teenage version was very interesting. He was not very brave. He wanted to go home. He didn't want to be involved or stay at the hospital. He didn't want to go into the sewers and help them try and track down this demon thing. He's like, you know what, you guys go, I'm gonna stay here. So I think that kind of shows he's always been a little bit of a coward, if he's been like that since he was a teenager. And he's like, don't leave me behind, like, I want to come with you. So I feel like maybe his teenage years weren't the best, and maybe he was bullied or, you know, didn't feel like he belonged, as most teenagers struggle with that at some point. But it was definitely this is the most, I think, like, Buffy Principal Snyder's time we've seen, and they were getting along for the most part because Principal Snyder was now also a teenager, and he wasn't trying to ruin Buffy's life. Basically, he was like this kid who's just, you know, doing his thing. So, and then when Buffy has to threaten him basically and say, tell me where this stuff's being made, like, show me where it is, he finally caves. But yeah, it was a very interesting episode for Principal Snyder, and that he wasn't involved in it, because usually he's involved in the horrible schemes that are happening in this town. So the mayor obviously did this without telling him, and when he got the chocolates from the school board, he was like, he became a victim like everybody else, because yeah, he had no idea. And I thought he might be involved, but again, if you're involved, you wouldn't have eaten them. So yeah, it was interesting to see him be, instead of the henchman behind this evil doing, he was actually a victim of it. I'm curious how he will feel about the mayor now that this happened without him knowing and that he was part of it, or if it'll affect him at all and him and the mayor will still be teaming up together. I was just wondering when Buffy was going to get her driver's license, especially now that she's a senior in high school, and Buffy's mom says, you know, go take the car out, or teenage Buffy's mom says, go take the car out, it's fine. And we see her driving around, unfortunately gets into an accident, but luckily she's okay, and her mom's gonna let her pay off the damage. But yeah, she had to become the adult now because her mom was off doing stuff with Giles and wasn't really focused on figuring out what was going on. But it was like, as soon as I saw those candy bars, I was like, I feel like something suspicious is going on. Buffy took her SATs, so hopefully she did okay. Obviously she had a very busy day the day before her test, and yeah, I'm hoping she did okay, and it's enough to, if she decides to get into college, the marks are high enough to whatever college she wants to get into. Hope she did well. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, like Giles said, she can always take it again. And I'm still curious to see if there will be a Buffy college years season. Please no spoilers, but it's crazy this is their last year of high school already. So yeah, I'm very excited with this season, and I really enjoyed this episode. Last episode was great as well, so the show is only getting better and better. But thank you so much for sharing on this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Whose skull is that? Who's Willie Loman? Angel practicing his Tai Chi? I don't trust those candy bars. Oh, flirting at school under the table. Roll on the TV, lady. Let's get this going. Do you have a purse? No, but I have a tiny backpack. Drinking Kahlua during the day. And the principal's coming with. Why not? Even his, like, accent is different. Onto the hood of this car. Very romantic.